begin. Do you meditate? I said, do you meditate? Now, had this been anybody else, I would have said, no, I've never meditated a day in my life. Actually, until this very moment, I used to spell mediate instead of meditate. But she was really cute, and I've been trying to get her attention for so long. So she asked me, do you meditate? And had she asked me anything, I would have said, yeah, I like looking stupid. I meditate every day. I meditate twice a day. I love to meditate. As my pops always said, fake it till you make it, right? So here I am trying to fake it till I make it. Do I meditate, 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 sit to be still? I get it, sort of. And then she comes over, she spends the night, she wakes up extra early just to sit. What is sitting like? At first, it's like putting a needle in your eye. It's painful, but it gets easier, and I keep going with it. It gets easier to come up with excuses not to sit. Baby, I just can't sit right now. I gotta get ready for class. I'll do it later. I'm gonna do it after class. I'll do it tomorrow. Excuses, excuses, excuses. And this charade, it goes on for a good solid 2 months. And then on my birthday, I'm turning 21 years old. And this girl, out of the kindness of her heart, she gets me a plane ticket to Barre, Massachusetts to attend a week-long silent retreat for my birthday. I'm turning 21 and I'm not allowed to talk? For my birthday? Baby, you got me a plane ticket? We couldn't do this in LA? You know I'm gonna love it. I'm thinking I should cut the cord. I'm thinking I should turn back now. I'm thinking I've gone too far. And I'm looking at this girl and she's beautiful and her big brown eyes are open and she's saying, this is the best gift in the world. And I'm thinking, no, it's not. This is a bad gift and I don't want to do it and I'd rather do anything else, but I do it. And I go. And I hop on this plane and she's sitting right next to me because she's also going to this retreat. P.S. She's 20 years old and she's done 3 silent retreats. A silent retreat, what's it like? Off the bat. A silent retreat is like being trapped in a phone booth with a crazy person, except that crazy person is you. Day 1.5, as if it isn't hard enough, I'm saying I'm gonna figure it out. And so I do, I figure it out. I figure it out and then I wanna kill myself because in a silent retreat, you figure out a lot of things and then you wanna kill yourself in a matter of seconds. But I'm figuring it out. And this is a process, right? This is how it goes. Kill myself, figure it out, kill myself, figure it out. And then I start thinking, she's mad at me. And I'm like, why are you mad at me? What? How is she? She's so furious. She shouldn't be furious. I mean, we're not talking and we're not making eye contact because those are the only rules. I'm following the only rules here. Don't be mad at me. And I can't take it. So I write her a letter, which is against the rules. It's not me being me, and I pass it off like I'm in prison, like I'm passing off a shank. And she takes the letter and she writes one back and she passes it back the same way. And we do this for 1 to 2 very long days. And now I'm starting to feel bad. I'm starting to think, I'm fucking this whole thing up. This is not me being about me. It's not us being about us. And all this note passing, it leads to a very quiet sex session. Very quiet, very awkward, very silent. And now she is mad. Now she's furious. I fucked it all up. I'm gonna keep going. That's what I tell myself. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna get right. Day 3, this girl, she wakes up in the middle of the night and she steals and gathers every Post-it note she can find in this place. Hundreds. And she puts one on every piece of wood that creaks. So I'm thinking, hey, I ain't got it so bad. And yet still, I don't want to be here. I like to talk. I like to write things down. I have really, really tight hips and all this sitting is killing my hips. And I don't want to go to bed at 9 p.m. and wake up at 5 a.m. to the sound of your damn gong because I'm an adult. That's what I'm thinking. And I brought a jump rope to a silent retreat. Who brings a jump rope to a silent retreat? I'm going to tell you something about jump ropes. When no one's talking, they're loud as fuck. I got called out at silent retreat. I got in trouble. The way a Zen monk gets you in trouble. Mid-morning sit, I hear, will the person jumping rope please stop? Thank you. I stopped jumping rope. Day 4, I'm in the middle of a sit, and this girl behind me, she screams. She screams so loud, so intensely, so painfully, like her soul is on fire. Like everything she knows and love has just died. She screams, and they walk to her, and they carry her off slowly. This screaming girl behind me, they return to the mic, and they calmly say, "It's normal. It's okay. Stay focused. Send love." If I don't figure out a reason to like being here, that's me. I'm that girl. I'm gonna crack wide open. So I tell myself, okay, I like meditating because I'm an actor. That's why I'm meditating. That's why I'm here. It's an acting lesson. I am actor monk, right? It is be still, be in the moment, be present. Yep, I can vibe with this. Meditating makes me a better actor. And still, I want to kill myself. And still, these thoughts, they don't stop, and they run and they run and they run and they run, and they say, who are you? Who do you think you are? How did you get here? Why does anyone belong here? What's the point of any of this? Know thyself? Fuck you, Chris. Know yourself. All of it. Painful, tiring, exhausting. And when it was all over, we broke up. Because not speaking revealed ourselves and our inabilities. No pun intended, there were no words left when words came back. I often wonder, pretty much every morning, why I still do it, why I still dedicate time to silent moments. Why sit or stand or lie down, because you don't have to be in lotus position, because I still have very tight hips. And then every once in a while, I'm in my phone booth and crazy Chris is yelling at me. And he looks at me and he leaves. And I'm all alone. And it's amazing. And I'm all alone and it's amazing. And maybe in a minute he comes back, and maybe in a month he comes back, and maybe in a week he comes back, and maybe in 30 seconds he comes back. As of now, he always comes back. But I am convinced that every single thing we do is designed to quiet the noise. Noise, 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 whether it's paying a bill, or eating some ice cream, or going out with friends, or making the money to pay a bill, or the excuses, or the song we sing, or the drink we drink, or the drug we do. It is designed to quiet the noise, and the noise, it just keeps on flooding back. There was one thing I really, really loved, my job. Everyone has a job at a silent retreat, and mine was washing dishes. And every single night, I got to wash all these dishes, and it felt like it was me cleaning up all the shit that I couldn't keep in check. And when I left, I wrote this poem, like literally after I left, because I got in my car and I pulled out, and then I pulled back in because you shouldn't drive a car after 7 days of not speaking. And I wrote this poem. If we could never speak, just bathe in each other's silence, and all we ever did was write letters to each other, we would be unstoppable. Finding a limit to the page, we'd say what needs to be said. Nothing more, nothing less. We'd think before we wrote. We'd make it count. We'd want you to read it over and over and over again. We'd sharpen our pencils with precision. We'd get daring, and when we got so good, we would use pens so that it was permanent. And then when the ink just wasn't enough, we're gonna peel back our wrist and scribe in blood, pour our souls onto the page. We will carve sentiments into the world. If we could never speak, our skin would become the canvas for what we stand for. We wouldn't be able to hide from the world. We would look directly into the rays of each other's souls, heart penetrating. We would yell fire and ice, and we would understand. We would touch and feel like we were designed to. Our souls would become light, and we would stand there, arms wide, screaming to the world. Here I am, vulnerable, easy to read. Read me. I am here for you. Thank you.